and welcome to Living a Lego Life with Clay Green. I am your host, Clay Green, and it's a pleasure to meet everybody. This is the first episode for bringing everybody together, and just wanted to get a quick introduction of who I am and the show here that we're going to be doing. Of course, as you can see probably behind me, I love Legos, and I have been collecting Lego for a considerable amount of time, probably for the last 5 years, very hardcore, making sure that I have a constant flow of bricks to build on a regular basis. It's one of the things that I do in order to be able to help calm my mind, things along those lines, because I have a very stressful job, and so I definitely, this is one of the things that I do to help me with relaxing after a long, hard day's work. Anyway, just wanted to bring everybody together and take the opportunity to say hello. I live in the Louisville, Kentucky area and have been here for probably the last 12 years. But I am an avid collector of Lego. I have Star Wars, some of my favorite items. Sorry, got the flip here on my camera. And then I like Batman. As you can see, I got a tumbler here. Got the 1989 Batman over here. And plenty of other different Lego sets all across the back shelf here behind me. But I have plenty more that I'm looking forward to building with you and spending that time with sharing that passion with each and every one of you. So one of the things that we'll be doing here is we'll be doing live builds on both Facebook, and working on getting TikTok set up as well, and Facebook Live. So it's just it's a process of getting all the technology put together in order to be able to make it happen, but definitely wanting to slowly get things started and start having a little bit more fun with building out the Legos. Anyway, for today's show, I figured I would do a quick unboxing and unbagging. I went to the Lego store a couple of days ago and was shopping around. Something caught my eye, and I went ahead and made a purchase, and I wanted to be able to share that with you guys. So I am hoping that you'll enjoy this as well with me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what we got here. All right. I got a puppy over here on the floor, so if you hear any barking or anything along those lines, that's what it is. So, Lego. See, as you can see, love it. This is one of the smaller bags. It's one of the, I think, like a medium-sized bag or something. And on the back, we have a 2x3 Lego blue block. And inside the bag is where all the goodness is. So let's see what we have inside the bag here. Make a little bit of room. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it sideways here and slide it over to the side. Oh, things are starting to fall apart. And look what we got here. All right. So I'm going to put the bag back over here on the floor real quick, and then we will dig right in to see what we have here. So, as you can see, we have the Adidas Superstar Original set. Just came out, and I think it was last week was when it was released. This is today's July the 5th, and so as you can see, it looks exactly like a shoebox. Very, very beautiful, very well designed. It's got the Adidas logo up here on the side, and also the Lego logo. And with all of that, it has a small Lego right here as well, which basically says, if I can get the blur to be away from it just a little bit, I think it says Superstar there. Yes, it does. So you can see Superstar there. That's a little bit better. And then on the side here, you can see that it has the Lego and Adidas as well. On the bottom of the box, you will see that it has, I got it upside down, it has an actual build out of the Lego, gives you the dimensions of it. Adidas Original Superstar. These were made famous by groups like Run DMC back in the, I guess it was the early 80s, whenever with rap and things along those lines was starting to become very big on the music scene. And so what I'm going to do is I'll switch over to my other camera here. If you give me just one moment, please. That way you can see everything that's going on down below. Let me slide my stream deck here just a hair bit. That way you can get a little bit better view of what all we're looking at. Okay, so this is the box. Has the 3 Adidas stripes on the side of it here. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop it open. And there you go. Now you can see this is the Adidas Original Superstar for, it says 18 plus. That's for the little bit more technical build for those that are actually collectors and building. Has 731 pieces. Part number is 10282. As you can see, you have the shoe, and it sits on a small pedestal which lifts up the heel. And then here you have a information plaque which basically has the information about the Adidas Superstars. Along with that, you have around through here, you have 2 security tapes which are located here and here. And I went ahead and I cut these ahead of time just so that everybody would be aware. That was me that did it, not somebody else. So nobody's taking any parts out of here. And so, without further ado, we will pop this open just a little bit further. And this lifts up. And this, isn't this awesome? Oh my gosh. So, inside, just like if you were buying a pair of shoes, it comes with the shoe wrapping paper, which I just think that's an amazing detail that they have added inside of here. I just think that is just fantastic. Also, right here along the top as well, as you can see, I didn't notice that earlier, but it also has the Adidas flower built out of brick up in the very top of the box as well. Very creative, very detailed, and very nice. That was a beautiful ad. Opening it up a little further, as you can see, you have the little detail sticker, which is located here. And I will go ahead and I'll show that to you here. Adidas Superstars since 1970, article number 116010, also known as a shell toe. I've had a few pair of these myself over the years. Very, very comfortable shoe, especially whenever you were trying to be really cool back in my high school days. Anyway, the Superstar started as one of the most widely worn basketball models in the 1970s and became an iconic sneaker soon after. I can't imagine playing basketball in these shoes just because I'm pretty sure your ankles would take a real beating. Anyway, it is what it is. But I'm sure it was high technology for those days. Inside here you also have your booklet, which has, I think, 140 something pages. 142, yes. So it's going to be a quick build when we start building out the set, and we'll do that live, and I'll just do a live stream of building it as we go. But as you can see, there's the shoe, and plenty of pages of fun to work on here. Moving along into the bags, you'll see that it's not a whole lot in here, but we have multiple bags. So there's number 2. There's number 5. This piece is laying in there just loose, so it's a plate for building on. Then also you have, there's number 6. This one actually has that Superstar piece inside of it, so that's bag number 4. Here's bag number 1 down here in the bottom. Sorry if that's very loud. I'm trying to keep it all to the side. Number 3, number 1, and number 7. So a total of 7 different bags inside of here. In all, a couple of duplicate bags. So like a couple of number 1s or something like that inside of the box. And then down in the very bottom of the bag, you have the inside of the shoe, which you can see. That is a photo of it with the Lego bottom. So we'll go ahead and we'll put all these parts in here, and I'll put them back to the side over here for just a few minutes. Give me just one more minute. Put the book back in here. Take the sticker. I usually put the sticker inside the book, so I'll make sure that I don't end up accidentally losing it for any reason. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll put this over to the side. One other little detail I noticed on here is on the end of the box down here. So it looks as if it's got the sizing and everything along those lines right here, as you can see. And then down here, over here on this corner here, it's got the little finger hole. So when I was younger, I guess probably right as I graduated high school back in 1995, I worked in a mall. I worked in the arcade, which was 3 stores down from the local Foot Locker, which my cousin and my brother both worked in. So it was a regular thing that whenever they were getting slammed and I wasn't working, then they would have me come over and assist with pulling shoes for customers at Foot Locker whenever the time was needed. And so in order to easily pull the boxes out of the shelving, as you have multiple stacks of the shoe, you just grab in one of these holes right here, and it gives you a little finger hold to be able to pull it out of the shelf much easier. But it is in the shape of a minifig head, which I think is pretty awesome. All right, so I'm going to set this over here to the side. Please excuse my squeaky chair. It squeaks quite a bit. Anyway, so another thing is, of course, there was a freebie that was available at this time. The item actually costed $79.99. In order to be able to get the freebie item, you had to spend $85, which Lego's been doing that considerably much more often here lately. So in order to be able to get the additional free item, you had to find something for an additional $5 or so. Last time that I bought something was the same kind of situation. I needed the extra $5 to get the freebie item, so I ended up buying I got me a Mickey Mouse because I'm a big Disney fan. And then on top of that, in order to be able to get this one, I had to also buy an additional item, of course. So that's how they're getting those upsells now. But anyway, let me reach down in my bag of goodies here and pull out the item that I bought for the $5.99. There you go. Got the golden brick. If anybody is a Lego Masters fan, having the golden brick gains you immunity from having to be judged in some of the different challenges that they do. But the golden brick, so I got this to go on my keychain with my Mickey Mouse. But of course, with that, in order to be able to get the free item was going to be shown right here, which goes very well with the Adidas Superstars as well. So the free item was almost like another mini set, 92 pieces. It's part number 40486 for 18 and up, and it is also an Adidas original Superstar as well, but it is like a miniature size. And as you can see, it also comes with a little B-Boy, which goes with it. Sorry about the glare on the box there, but B-Boy's got his boom box and his microphone, so he's ready to go out and do some spinning and having a little bit of fun. So this will be another item that we work on building out on the show here as well when the time comes. Very much like the shoebox, it's got a fake hole in it, which is just a picture with the head shape, just for added detail. Very beautiful. And there's the minifig, just so you can see a little bit better there. But that's the actual minifig size. Okay, so that's going to be one of the first item that we start on here on the Living a Lego Life show. As we continue building on, I have many other sets that I have not had an opportunity to be able to build out as of yet. I've been extremely busy with work, so I typically go out and I buy the sets. And I'm going to switch back over to the other camera here so you don't have to look at my hands. There we go. All right, so I've bought multiple other sets that I've just basically started building up a backlog of items that I haven't had an opportunity to build yet. So one of the things to be able to help you guys get involved in is what we'll do is I'll do some grand reveals. I have 3 or 4 different very large Lego bags, which I have marked with 1, 2, 3, and 4. In those bags, I will have where I can just go ahead and lift it up, and you'll have a grand reveal for the items that are inside of that bag. As I open bag 1 versus bag 2 versus bag 3 and bag 4, if there is a 4th one in that one for that time, we will have the opportunity for you, the watcher, to be able to vote on which set we'll actually start working on. I've got some very large sets. I have some very much older sets that haven't been opened yet as well. So I think that's going to be pretty exciting. This will also help me push me with getting around to actually building some of those sets that I've been setting on for a considerable amount of time. My wife has been like, "Come on, it's been sitting here forever. When are you going to build it?" I'm like, "Honey, I work too, so we're busy." Anyway, we're both busy people, but this is going to help me with getting those built and spending time with you guys as well. So I've worked on getting a TikTok set up, and I have Facebook Live, which is here, and I have the YouTube, which I'll be doing live shows on there as well. And I'm working on trying to be able to sync all those together. I have Instagram, and there is a Facebook page, and there is pretty much all the socials. Just look for me under Living a Lego Life, and you'll be able to find those socials there, and you'll be able to keep up with any kind of new details. The voting for which items to build next will also be in polls through those as well, and I'll take them and I'll put them all together that way that we can all see together what we're looking at as far as what we're going to be building next. Let's see here. Just want to make sure I got everything covered. I'm a little bit on the nervous side. I'm not used to doing live streaming, things along those lines. This is new to me, so I may or may not say the right things sometimes. So I'm doing the best that I possibly can. So please bear with me as I become more comfortable with this as we have the show together. But I look forward to spending time with you and building Lego with you. So I'm hoping that you'll go out to your local Lego store or your Target or Walmart or wherever you get your Lego at, and get you some sets as well, and build with us as we build together. So I'm definitely looking forward to spending this time with you as we go through. And so please look for any of those socials. Be sure to like and subscribe to any of the ones that you are wanting to watch through, and so that you can partake in the fun that we have together. So with all that being said, I just want to thank everybody for spending the time with us today together, and I hope to be back around and watch for notifications on the next show. Have a great evening.